This is True Rewind. This is True Rewind.
This is True Rewind. This is True Rewind.
This is True Rewind. This is True Rewind.
Hello. It is me, your True Hill Phenom SP3. We are back once again. Jump in the DeLorean, pump up the flux capacitor for True Rewind number 47. Come out and play. I am back once again with the good brothers, where we go back in time to the Monday Night Wars, 1996 to be exact, April 8th, and we review WWF Monday Night Raw. WCW Nitro has been preempted, so we know who's going to win the ratings war this week. And I am back once again with the connoisseur of reporting himself, Mr. Romeo Anthony Colon.
What's up, guys? Let's see if Raw, with the audience to themselves, can put on a show that can grab the WCW viewers' attention.
If there's a shot, there's always if there's a will, there's a way. And we are with the resident backseat driver on True Rewind, the supreme Ivan Ooze himself, Mr. CP Time, but he's early today. Drunk guy JJ.
It's good to be here with my good brothers, as always. Thank God there's no Nitro this week, because after last week's bullshit, they're just doing us a favor. So thank you, TNT. Let's go. Let's do what we do best.
Absolutely. If you're watching this right now on YouTube, drop us a like. Share this video with all your wrestling fans, friends, and family on all your favorite social media platforms. If you are new to the True Hill Heat YouTube channel, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell to stay notified for all the great content right here on True Hill Heat. Romeo, you are the driver, the pilot of the DeLorean. Take it away.
Raw is taped from San Bernardino, California. And it starts with Yokozuna with Mr. Fuji and the USA flag versus Vader with Jim Cornette. They say Yoko is 650 pounds, Vader's 450. Vince also says, Vince McMahon, he's on commentary with Mr. Perfect since King is wrestling tonight. Oh boy, Mr. Perfect on commentary. Vince says that they started early this week and will continue to start early every week at 8:57 p.m.
3 minutes early. They're trying to get those extra minutes. The quarter hours count, people.
You know, I wonder where The Rock got the rock bottom move. Oh, there's Yokozuna with a nice rock bottom.
Well, they call it a suplex.
Yeah, Vince McMahon. What was that, Vince?
He gets Uranagi. He can't pronounce that.
Cornette holds Yokozuna's foot on the rope so he can't move as Vader delivers a Vader bomb onto Yokozuna's leg. Yokozuna screams in pain and agony. The ref rings for the bell in 3:27. Cornette then stands on Yoko's leg, and Vader does it again. He does it a third time. Vader is the winner by ref stoppage. Yoko rolls to the outside in pain. EMT officials come to Yoko's aid. They bring a stretcher that Yoko can definitely not fit on. They put a cast on Yoko's leg, and then Yoko is taken out on a forklift.
That was embarrassing.
That was. And I don't know what the fuck that was. You said that was like a box? The thing they wrapped his leg in? Like a goddamn
Kind of like
box.
Makeshift cast.
It looked like one of those KFC or JFK chicken boxes.
Oh,
Like the ones you get for the family packs. That's what it was.
it's a dangerous thing to be bringing out in front of Yokozuna.
Absolutely.
He probably was in other pain because he was hungry.
Guys, Vader looked pretty strong here as he takes out Yokozuna. What do you think, SP3?
Vader looking dominant as usual. This is a part of the initial push for Vader. This is back in the days where the pushes lasted longer than 3 weeks. We're at the 3-month mark with Vader, so it is impressive to go back in time and see how they used to establish a talent and a guy that they would potentially have as a top heel in the company. He's laid out Gorilla Monsoon. now former WWF champion Yokozuna. This is very impressive, and it continues the feud between Yoko and Vader. I would assume this is to give the Yokozuna a time off to try to lose some weight.
That is true, as the Wrestling Observer newsletter confirms.
Oh, boy.
And an effort to, quite frankly, save his life, really.
Understandable.
Anything else, Drunk Guy?
No, like you said, it did a good job making Vader look strong. I love the selling by Yokozuna because him screaming, like, let's be serious. Like, for the last few years, he hasn't really even said anything but fucking bonsai. So for him to be, like, really selling this, like, he's in, like, his shit is snapped, that was really good.
And let's just talk about the other segments related to this while we're on it. Vader in the back, while Yoko's being transferred from the forklift to the ambulance. Vader with a steel chair to his leg. What a dick. And then
we cash chair shots.
I almost thought Vader was going to be in the ambulance later as well.
then they finally get him in the ambulance, and then it's just raining. What a shitty day for Yokozuna.
Yo, that's the same thing I thought. I was like, whoa, it's raining too, and he's out there. He's going to catch a cold.
Next up, we had Vince McMahon introducing the Ultimate Warrior. Huge pop. Some of it sounds piped in. Vince asks, where has he been for 3 long years? And the Warrior says, places you won't find on a map. Okay. Do you want to read this out?
Well, I only got a little bit of what the Warrior got in here. We got he says that the voices, the spirits of the warriors did not die. The voices.
They spoke to me.
You spoke to me. All of you spoke to me.
I pictured of Oprah here. You get a car. You get a car. All that I pictured Oprah.
We want to live one more time in the power of the warrior. And then Vince asks, how will Warrior deal with the new generation? And of course, this cues up one of the new generation stars, my personal favorite, Goldust, the Intercontinental Champion. Vince notes that Goldust and Warrior are versing on April 8th at In Your House. I'm not going to try to do the noises what they did back and forth.
Well, you know Goldust's noise. and Drunk Guy just did Ultimate Warriors.
Do it one more time.
Like he's gargling, you know?
This is what Goldust had to say, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while. It's been about 4 months. Let me prepare myself.
It's been a while.
Me. Warriors, come out and play. Warriors, 1979. You, little warrior, can come in my house, and nobody will be there. But perhaps, maybe we can play some games. Something like a superhero game. And you can be Superman. Maybe I can climb on your back and we can take off and fly away with me to the sunset. What do you think about that?
Can I do this part?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold it right there, freak. What it is, whatever you're into, I don't give a shit. Translation, queering don't make the world work.
The Ultimate Warrior looking like the ultimate homophobe.
Pretty much. I mean, that's what he is. If you've seen his latter years, his public speaking. So
yes,
seems
very
legit.
very very positive speaking from Jim Havoc. In his later years.
Goldust tries to touch him, and Warrior says, I got a full-length movie adventure for you. And that's kicking your ass from beginning to end. Clotheslined him. Look at Vince's face.
Yeah, thank God you got that picture. I was dying with Vince's face after he closed on.
Warrior celebrates as Goldust recovers on the outside, trips and falls. So far, if you're keeping count, Warrior 2, New Generation 0.
It's off to a smashing start at this second run with third run with the WWE. Smashing start for the Ultimate Warrior. This was, I guess, a good start to their feud heading into In Your House for the Intercontinental Championship, even though that wouldn't last too long, this being an Intercontinental Championship matchup, as we'll get to maybe next week. But yeah, Warrior being a homophobe seems legit, and even as we go back to 1996 and we're here in 2021.
Even as he's in character, by the way, he couldn't help himself.
Next up was Hunter Hearst Helmsley versus Duke the Dumpster Drosy. Hunter with his new valet, definitely not as hot as Sable.
Not at all.
Mark Mero had a videotape promo that aired during the match saying Silver Spoon will get a wild surprise next week on Raw. Duke pretty much takes it to Hunter here. And Mr. Perfect on commentary notes that maybe Hunter's been paying attention too much to his valets instead of focusing on his wrestling. And Duke yells it's time to take out the trash. Hunter hits R2 and reverses the finisher into a pedigree for the win. 6:33.
Right trigger for your Xbox fans. This was okay. Nothing much to see here. Just that Duke the Dumpster Drosy is a freaking loser.
Definitely trash, garbage.
Then it's very random here. Bulldog and Ahmed Johnson in an arm wrestling contest. And I like the face Vince gave Bulldog here. Like, oh, can you beat Ahmed Johnson?
I don't know about that.
I don't think you can.
And thank goodness Owen Hart is here to make sure there's no funny business going on.
Owen should have been the referee.
Yeah.
Called out how oily Ahmed Johnson was. That's a hindrance to British Bulldog. We got the expert Academy Award-winning acting of Diana Hart in the front row as well during this whole thing. Very, very nice. Very nice. This was a whole ensemble cast here. Diversity.
Yes, Ahmed, offended by the oil comment, wipes his hands on the ref's shirt. What a baby face. The ref warns Owen to be quiet. The ref not offended at all what Ahmed just did to him. And kicks out Owen Hart. He's the troublemaker here. Can't stay quiet. Ahmed wins the arm wrestling cheating, holding the table, as Mr. Perfect points out on commentary. Crowd loves it. Ahmed celebrates, but gets hit with a chair by British Bulldog. Bulldog sets the table in the corner, more chair shots, reverses an Irish whip, throws Ahmed into the table, doesn't break. Bulldog struggles setting up the table again.
I am the table.
I am the table.
This is a taped episode, and they're still leaving in all these botches.
He throws him into it twice. The leg breaks when he tries to. He was gonna set it up like regularly, but the leg breaks. So then he just uses it as a weapon and just keeps throwing it on Ahmed. I thought this was a nice little improvise, to be fair.
Bulldog then jumps several times on the table while it's on Ahmed's back, and then poses. Tim White doesn't like it. Anything else on that, drunk guy?
It was what it was. Very hilarious. That table is not selling for shit at all.
Next week, it'll be Savio versus Goldust for the IC title.
Oh my God! What
is this the picture they put on screen?
Yo,
what a picture! What a picture!
This is foreshadowing.
Very, very much.
Diesel to commentary fakes a handshake with Vince McMahon. Checks out his hair instead. It's Jerry Lawler versus the leader of the new generation, the WWF champion Shawn Michaels, who kissed the blonde, of course.
Like as soon as he got
Oh
out
my
there,
God. This is supposed to
She
be
was feeling
PG, folks.
She was feeling it. So Jerry tries to cheat with something in his trunks, but walks into sweet chin music. Shawn
He
wins.
tried this many times during this,
Yes.
to be fair. But I don't really think he had anything in his hand because we never saw brass knuckles.
The imaginary weapon.
Yeah, I think he had like maybe a roll of quarters or just a handful of quarters in his
He had
hand.
that Burger King crown. I saw. He had the Burger King
Maybe.
crown. I saw.
Could be.
Shawn calls Big D into the ring. As they go back and forth, Mr. Perfect doesn't mind his own business at all, goes in the ring steps to get a closer look. Shawn wildly swings at him. The distraction allows Diesel to hit Shawn with his size 14 boot. Mr. Perfect throws the championship belt to Diesel, and he hits Shawn in the head with it, and then drapes the title over Shawn Michaels as he celebrates. Mr. Perfect smiles from ringside. Diesel retrieves his watch that Mr. Perfect was holding and leaves.
Mr. Perfect should be Diesel's manager or his agent at this point. He helped him out tremendously during this whole
Seriously.
segment.
On top of kissing his ass on commentary too.
Like Mr. Perfect has always been working against Shawn Michaels. He's still a little bitter that he lost to him at SummerSlam 1993. He got jumped by Shawn at WrestleMania 9, so he's a little bitter. And he's taking it out on Michaels as he's the top babyface. But I thought Diesel looked awesome here. I think him coming out with the Shawn Michaels shirt was a nice little touch.
Yeah.
Him talking about he was a member of the Clique, which he still is. But
I'm not a member of the Clique.
Now Shawn wants the fans to be in the Clique, so he's not with it. I thought Diesel was an expert heel throughout this whole thing. That's a member of the Clique for sure.
Yeah. She definitely a member that night.
Shawn is the Clique commander.
I'll tell you what I didn't care for about all this, and that's seeing Jerry King Lawler in the ring, main eventing against the WWF champion. No, thank you.
Shawn did not take him seriously at all.
No.
In the least bit.
Anything else, drunk guy?
I mean, like you guys said, it was definitely funny with Diesel. Diesel's like, yeah, look at Shawn. He's finally champion after 8 years? It only took me 2. Taking those subtle jabs at him throughout the match, but. It's Shawn Michaels. He's gonna do what he can, but against King, it's no interest. We're not. Who's gonna take Jerry the King fucking Lawler serious? A serious threat in 1996 when he's a Liam commentator now against the WWF champion. Not I.
I only saw one sign during this that was different from last week. This is taped, and it said Goldust, America's best IC champ.
Lovely. I did see a fan who had like a paper bag over his face. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Nice. Let's wrap up this Raw. 1 HBK kiss. He's up to 12. Match of the night.
We're counting that now.
Match of the night. And you know what? This is going to be a first for me. I don't have a match of the night. No. This was no. Nothing. Nothing deserves it. No.
Yeah, nothing was deemed worthy. If you had to be like, you had to go by default. It had to be Shawn and Jerry because
by default, yeah. But I'm not gonna give them that pleasure.
We all have to choose. It's a default. We've been doing it for 47 episodes now. So by default, yes, Shawn and King are the match of the night.
MVP, I'm going to say Vader won for sure. Looked like a beast. And I'm going to also add Owen Hart, who was very, very entertaining for me. Drunk guy?
I got 2 as well, Vader and Diesel. Vader for 1, again, looking strong as hell, taking that big ass Yokozuna, got him screaming like a bitch. And Diesel looking strong as hell heading into his title match. Playing it cool, taking jabs at what's the name, showing the boss no respect, and then laying his ass out after his match against Jerry. Definitely looking strong heading into In Your House.
I also got 2, and I have to echo what Drunk Guy JJ said. Vader, of course, another dominant performance, laying out his rival Yokozuna, and making Yokozuna look the weakest that he has ever looked in his WWE career. And of course, Big Daddy Cool Diesel. I loved him in this main event segment. I thought that he was the star. Shawn did his best to be Shawn Michaels, but Diesel got over his heel stick very well here. It's a shame that it was short-lived for the WWF.
LVP, definitely Yokozuna for one. And my other LVP is Ahmed Johnson for cheating during arm wrestling and rightfully getting taken out afterwards. Sid?
I gotta go with Yokozuna. It took them almost a full hour to get him into the ambulance, and then when they did,
real time, you're right, yeah.
And then when they did, it rained on him, so he was having a very shit day on this Monday Night Raw.
Definitely
It's the rain for me.
I know. I'm just thinking everything that happened to him. He gets his leg broke. They couldn't get him on a regular stretch, and they need a fork.
Well, look how they tossed his ass in there too. Like, get in there, big guy.
They didn't even care. He's
not even in there right. His head is in the front of the back of the damn thing. God forbid the damn door's not open. He's gonna have the rest of his night's gonna be even worse. Like,
he's not comfortable at all. Oh my god.
I would have said that Ahmed Johnson Bulldog crap since they couldn't break a table, but that was hilarious. So I would have given him MVP.
We'll put our thumbs out, and 3, 2, 1 will be thumbs up or thumbs down for Raw by itself, no opposition. 3, 2, 1. Thumbs up and 2 thumbs in the middles. It probably should be a thumbs in the middle, but I'll say the storytelling was good enough that.
Yeah,
in-ring sucked.
Yeah, the in-ring stuff wasn't really that good, but the promos and everything around it made the show a thumbs in the middle. I mean, they had no good in-ring matches, so it can't get a thumbs up from me.
Yeah, that's the reason it got a thumbs in the middle for me. The in-ring wasn't much. I mean, match of the night got it by default. But the promos, the storytelling, very good stuff. Good angles as well. I thought they were building towards In Your House, and In Your House has a lot of interest in it from me as far as like right now.
Word.
So the rating last week they did a 2.9. Here they're unopposed. The last time they were unopposed, March 4th, they did a 3.6. What do you think this one did? Drunk guy.
3.5.
SP3.
3.1.
Drunk guy's closer. It is a new Monday Night War record. 4.7.
Holy crap.
Half of WCW's audience tuned in. And you wonder if they gave them a good enough show / reason to tune in next week, considering the only thing they promoted was Goldust and Savio on a tape show where they know what's going to be next week.
Kinda gave them a good thing because they're building up to the pay-per-view. So you want to tune in and see what happens based off what happened tonight. And then that, like you said, that Goldust Savio match.
And they had a lot of star power on this one with Warrior, Shawn Michaels, Diesel. So, yeah. Makes sense.
From the Wrestling Observer newsletter,
oh boy,
the 4.7 rating makes it the second largest audience to ever see a pro wrestling show on cable TV, only trailing the 1988 Royal Rumble that aired on USA. The previous record rating for Raw was 3.9, so the rating is almost a full point higher. And there's no doubt that the Ultimate Warrior's TV return is what primarily led to this monster rating.
Feel the power of the Ultimate Warrior.
And Dave says that WWF knocked it out of the park, delivering one of the best episodes of Raw in the 3-year history of the show, and smartly building towards In Your House.
Job well done by Monday Night Raw. Me and Drunk Guy gave it a thumbs in the middle due to the in-ring work. But yeah, like we all said, I think the angles and the promos worked well. They got a record high rating, 4.7. So an all-around good stuff for Monday Night Raw, unimposed by WCW Nitro for True Rewind 47. What will happen next week, April 15th, 1996, True Rewind 48, when Nitro is back? Let's see who wins the Monday Night Wars this time. Romeo, tell the fine people where they can find you on social media, sir.
The Pride of NY, Twitter and Instagram. Check out me and Drunk Guy JJ, Rated Raw Superstars. We cover Raw live after every Monday night, probably 11:15 p.m. Also check out NX3. We cover NXT every week. Me, Chris G, and Ness.
And Drunk Guy JJ, where can they find you?
Instagram, Hacksaw_J_Duggan. The Twitter, Drunken Master JJ. Facebook, my name is my name. Of course, you can find the gang everywhere: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pornhub, X videos, RedTube, all that good stuff.
Sounds good. And you can find me on Twitter at TrueHeelSP3. You can find my work over on sportskeetawrestling.com. I do a whole bunch of written work, written features. Of course, I'm over on Sportskeeta Wrestling YouTube channel with Rick Ucchino and Dutch Mantel after SmackDown every week on Smack Talk, Powered 4 TV with Powered 4 SP3 with myself and John Scott. Wrestling Daily every Wednesday at 8 p.m. BST, 3 p.m. Eastern Time with Alex McCarthy reviewing the rest of the wrestling world, the latest news, and of course, every Saturday right here on True Hill Heat on the True Hill Heat Weekly Podcast with Miss Christy Love and Top Guy JJ. Like this video, comment down below and let us know what your match of the night, MVP, LVP, for April 8th, 1996 Monday Night Raw was. Let us know in the comment section or let us know in the live chat if you're watching this premiere right here this week. And of course, if you're new to the True Hill Heat YouTube channel, smash the subscribe button, hit the bell to stay notified for all the great content right here on True Hill Heat. So for the connoisseur of reporting, Mr. Romeo Anthony Colon, for the Supreme Ivan News, Drunk Guy JJ, it is me, your True Hill Phenom SP3. This has been True Rewind 47. Come out and play.
Come out and play.
We are signing off until next time.